Hi there everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're wondering why my eyes are all red, that is because I started this video once and I didn't like the way the look was turning out. My eyes are now stained red and I can't get it off. So unless I go and take all of my moisturiser and everything off, and I'm not going to do it. But welcome back, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, all that good stuff. So today I was inspired by a YouTuber that I watch quite a lot called Flemming, and she did like a really nice winged Valentine's look, like reds and peaches and whatnot. So I'm going to try and recreate something similar but not the same because I have quite a few years on her. She's a lot younger than me, but I'm going to try and see if I can wing it out today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this flat brush and I'm going to use my PLouise Love Tapes. So I've already done my brows, using PLouise base, all of that stuff. And I'm going to try and wing out using some of the reds in here. The only thing I don't like about the PLouise packaging is the size of the palette. So this is the huge palette right here, and I'm going to go in with like this smooch, which is like a corally red. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit as well because I feel like you're so far away and now you can really see how red my eyes are. So I'm just going to like pat that along my eye there, just pat it. Like I've got creases in my eyes as well. And then I'm just gonna, I need to look straight ahead for this. Pat that back down to my eye there. And then just kind of fill in the middle. So it's like winged out. Let's just get this other eye done. Just wait the wing to kind of stop like halfway. I feel like it needs to be maybe a little bit higher on this one. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a PLouise 272 brush and I'm going to go in with like a lighter pink. I think I'm going to go in with Smitten here, which is like a peachy pink, and I'm just going to pick up some on the brush and just pat along where I've put that original colour down there, and then just like smoke it out. Okay, and I want to bring something like a transition through as well. So I don't think I've got another peach, like a peachy pink in there that I think's gonna work with the look that I'm going for. I take Urge. I feel like I want more of a peach colour, so I'm just going to see what other colours I've got. Okay, so I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera Palette, which I've not got out for ages. I'm going to take this kind of corally peach called Coastline right here, and I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to kind of put a transition in. Kind of just up through the crease there, and just kind of like put that all over the lid as well, and that can help diffuse the other colours also. Okay, I want to lighten the lids up a little bit, so let's have a look what we've got in these palettes. Estate from the Riviera palette. I'm just going to grab that on like a fluffy brush and just kind of pop that on the lid. I want to add a bit of sparkle as well. So I'm going to put a little bit of glitter on the lids. I'm going to use my Glistening Cosmetics Croma Flakes. I mean, God, look how gorge they are. They're absolutely... There we go. Look. Now, these are not recommended for the eye, so I'm not recommending that you put them on your eye. If you do, that is at your complete own risk. But don't get them in your eye because, you know, it won't be good. I'm going to take these on like an old brush that you get from like your Urban Decay palettes. I'm just going to tap off any like excess there, but look at that. And I'm just going to like pat them. I don't want it to be too much, just like a little bit, like so subtle. I'm just going to kind of bring it up as well. just all over where that kind of peach colour is. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brown liner and just line my lash line with that. Just like, I want it to be really thin. I want it to be thin and it's just gone tits up. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera, do the other eye and do some lashes, and I'm going to come right back. Okay, so I'm loving it. Obviously we need to do skin and getting it looking a little bit more normal, but I've just used my Milk Hydro Grip Primer, which I absolutely love. I want the skin to be like really intense, like full on skin. I feel like I'm jumping back to 2016 with this makeup because we all went a little bit crazy in 2016. I mean, I never stopped doing wild makeup, especially for my age, but I don't care. So I'm going to, I don't know if to underpaint or not. I've got a Pink Honey bronzing face frosting and I've not used this yet. Let me take a look at it. I think that glitter on the eyes looks absolutely stunning. I don't think it's coming off on camera as lovely as it is. However, it is not made for eyes, so you know, you use it on your eyes, be careful. You shouldn't do really. So, Pink Honey bronzing face frosting. Now that's quite tame, so I don't think I'm going to underpaint with that. I think I'm going to do my concealer and foundation. So concealer, oh no, I've got something on my jumper. I recently bought the Too Faced Born This Way, a multi-use sculpting concealer, which I like, I love, I think it's really good. However, I've got the wrong colour. So I'm going to mix that in, see how it's quite orange. I bought the shade Vanilla and that's not vanilla. It's really not. So what I'm going to do is little bits. Obviously I want to use it up because I've paid for it. But I'm going to put it in those parts of my face. But I'm going to mix it in the under eye with my Maybelline Multi-Erase Concealer. I'm just going to put a bit of this on the back of my hand. Oh god, got a bit of far with that. And that's the pink one. And I'm just going to... Oh my god, I've put too much product on there. Mix that in my under eye with that. Just to brighten it as well. I'm just going to bring that down the nose slightly because I've put far too much product on. I'm just going to use it. I'm going to take my Real Techniques sponge and we're just going to bounce that all in. I feel like that concealer is very orangey. I do love it. I love the consistency. I just really need to get the right colour. I did order it online, so it's probably why I've got the wrong colour, but it really... It looked a lot lighter online, I'm not going to lie. It's... Don't trust it. I mean, even the box, I mean, even in the bottle looks less orange than that. But it is a lovely concealer, just get the right colour. I just had something done called Amy Eye, and it's like a moisturising, it's not Botox, but it's hard to describe, but the effects are still taking place, but I'm absolutely loving it because my under eyes have been so dry. So I do feel like my under eyes are still a little bit pink from when I first started the makeup and it all went wrong. I did use the PLouise base, like the red one, the cosmetics base in Rude Boy Red, and it's lovely, but getting it off, god. I mean, that's still, I've washed my hands with hand soap and everything. I mean, there's no other way to wash your hands, but you know what I mean. Okay, so because I do want a really, really intense base, I'm going to go in with my KVD Good Apple foundation. This is like coverage. I'm going to go with a good couple of pumps of that. I'm going to take it on my Coco Cosmetics by Chloe sponge, which is not Coco Cosmetics anymore, it's something else, but I've still got that one. And just bounce that all in. I'm going to take my original concealer sponge and just blend the concealer and the foundation together, just so it's a little bit more seamless. Okay, so I think that's about as blended as we're gonna get. It's slightly the wrong colour for me, like everything else that I buy the wrong colour. Because I buy it all online, I need to go to a shop or something. So I'm going to take my pink honey frosting. It's the first time I've used this, so I hope it's nice. I can't open it again. Oh, I just opened it. Why can't I open it again? There's like weird. It's because it's twisted and I'm trying to pull it. What a dozy cow. Okay, so I'm going to take an angled brush. Who's this by? It's a BB104. Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay BB104. I'm just gonna get some on my brush. Put some excess off on the back of my hand. And pat to bronze. Okay, I do like that. Milky Mocha. It's the first thing I've bought that's the right colour for a long time. So I'm going to take my Glam Contour and just really chisel myself out. And I think I'm just going to take the same brush and just get my hair out of the way. I've had some nano extensions put in because I've been complaining, if you've watched my previous videos, I've just been complaining constantly that I'm bald. And I bit the bullet and my hairdresser put some in for me and I'm absolutely in love with them. Okay, I think I'm going to take a smaller brush to blend the nose contouring. Because I feel like it's just going to go everywhere if I do it with that bigger brush. Take the foundation brush and chisel the foundation brush, beauty sponge, and just chisel that out a little bit with whatever foundation is left. I've literally got, I've got pink foundation, that's not foundation, that's bronzer. I don't know what this is. Foundation probably. I've got crap everywhere. Everywhere. Okay, so I think I'm going to use my Trigwell powder for my face, but I've tried this on my under eye and I didn't film it or anything, but I don't really like it on my under eye, so I'm going to put something else on my under eye. I'm going to use my Laura Mercier under eye setting powder, and because my other Trigwell puffs need washing, I'm going to get these new ones out. Why the hell not? And before I set my under eye, I'm just going to, in fact, you know, before I set any cream products, I think I'm going to do, set any cream products. I think I'm going to do some cream blusher, because I've got a lot of it and I feel like I never do it. I'm going to go in with the Made by Mitchell blush, and I'm going to put some on my hand because, you know, there's enough stuff, not enough stuff on there. And this is Rosy Poser, because I do like it. I'm just going to bounce that into the sponge, and then how nice is that? That is just lovely for this look. I'm just going to take a small amount of powder and pat that on my under eye. And I'm just going to kind of chisel down the nose a little bit. And then just brush off any excess powder. I mean, that looks really nice. I mean, the Trigwell powder's nice. I'm going to try it again on this foundation, but I feel on my under eye it's just not good. Maybe it's my age. Let me know in the comments down below if you have tried it in your 40s and it's give you like a creasy eye. It's really been like really drying on my under eye. Okay, so I'm going to take the powder on, oops, it's gone everywhere, on the puff, and I'm just gonna pat that all over the face. It's a lovely powder for the face, but on my under eye it's just not good. It's very, very drying. It's a very mattifying powder. You can see me going matte now. I do like a matte look though, so I'm not mad about it being matte, to be honest with you. And because we want this look to be heavy, I want it to be heavy anyway. I'm going to mascara, my under eye. And I'm going to use the Lancôme Monsieur mascara. I did use that on my upper lashes as well. Okay, I've not used that mascara for a while and I feel like that's not the best for under eyes, but we're just going to go with it now because it's on. So I'm going to take my Too Faced chocolate, natural chocolate bronzer. I'm just going to take a bronzing brush. And this is, what is this? That's not the one I wanted. I'm going to take my PC04 brush, give it a little swirl and a pat. And then just blend upwards. Always blend upwards. We want to look snatched. I think that's why what drew me to that look. I mean, this, I don't think it's anywhere near similar, but it is what inspired me. So I just thought, you know, can I do that at my age? Can I get away with that type of look? And I feel like I can. I think I can. You might think differently, and you are entitled to your opinion. Okay, so I feel like I really want to chisel out, so I'm going to take more powder and I'm going to like really chisel my face. I don't want that leaving on too long. Okay, so blusher. I got a blusher for my birthday, again in my birthday haul. I've not used it yet and it's from Pley, and that is it right there. Now I don't know if it's going to be a bit light for this quite intense look, but we're just going to go with it and see. Okay, it's a little bit powdery, that. It's showing, it's gorgeous. No, yeah, that's lovely. That is nice. I like that. I feel like this is a really lovely summer blush because it's not like really rosy. It's not like, what do they call it, strawberry girl. It's more peachy. I mean, I suppose it's more what the 2024 trend is supposed to be, which is peaches. I mean, I suppose this whole look is a little bit peachy ready. So yeah, I'm on trend. Who knew? Okay, so highlighter. I'm going to take my MAC Step Bright Up Extra Dimension Skin Finish palette, and I'm going to take this pinky one right here, because why not finish on pink, if we're going all pink. A little bit of my brow bone. Oh, why have I picked this big brush up? Bit of a smaller brush. A little bit of my brow bone. Absolutely on the end of the nose. Exclamation points. And I'm going to take my Beauty Crop Mist Rose Hydrating Setting Spray because I'm very matte right now, and I just feel like it's got a little glittery bits in it. Can you see that? And I just feel like a little shimmer all over the face would just be nice. Okay, so lips. I need to get some lips. Okay, so we're nearly done. And I'm just loving these extensions. You can see, I mean, my hair has never been that long, ever, in like a million years. I'll zoom you out a little bit now. In like a million years. I've never expected it to be, I mean, this looks thick as well. It looks really thick. And you can't see any of the nano rings either. I'm just so impressed. I'm really impressed. I mean, I do feel like I'm still like bald here. Like the scalp bit. But I'm so impressed. Really impressed. I'm not bald, but it makes me feel better. Anyway. Lips. I'm going to take my Kash Beauty Rose Nude Lip Liner and just get these lips lined. And I'm going to take my Pat McGrath Dream Lover lipstick. I love this lipstick. Love that. I'm just going to take a little bit of this Maybelline Superstay ink crayon as well, and this is in Lead the Way, and just nix that in. Okay, so we're all done. Finally, I feel like I've been filming this forever, especially since as I started it and then I hated it and then I took it back off and then my eyelids were dyed red, and yeah, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. It was traumatic. It was traumatic. We can be over it now. I absolutely love this look. I think it's turned out really, really, really nice. I will tag Emma's video below that inspired me to create this look. She's an absolutely amazing YouTuber. She probably doesn't even know who I am. She's probably like, Claire who? But I do love her. I do watch her all the time. And I hope you enjoy her videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.